Hey y'all, it's Scott with Bayfront Roofing and Construction. I'm here in Aransas Pass today, and I'm going to take you along with another roof inspection with me today. I'm up on this roof. Customer called us out for basically a maintenance thing. He knows that he got an inspection on his house. The inspector found a few deficiencies and said he should have a roofer come and take a look at it, and that's where we're at. So I jumped up on the roof to take a look, and now I'm going to take you along with me. So first thing I'm going to point out is we do have a couple missing shingles here. That's really easy to notice. This is a clear span roof, which means part of the roof comes above the rest of the roof, which does create its own unique issues. And here you can see the metal. They don't use aluminum on theirs. They use galvanized metal, which is very, very common here, and it does create rusting. We only use aluminum so that this isn't an issue. But you can see all these nail holes have rusted through, and they do need to be maintained. And then as you have the one roof line above this roof line, you do have siding that you have to deal with. So you can see here the siding gets older. This is a T111, a wooden siding, and it has, started to warp and swell, and there's a little bit of rot forming here, and all this opening here and above here, you can see these are all spots where water can easily get in. Even though there's a big overhang, we get a lot of wind here in the coastal bend. That wind driven rain will slide right in those gaps. Water's the devil, and it will find a way into your house if it can. So all of that has to be done. I would actually recommend removing this inexpensive builder grade product and installing a nice hardy siding on there, and then make sure that this isn't an issue again. And then you have this soffit overhang here. We have to look at all that, and we can see this is also a wood product, so it's got some issues there. All of this can be the cause of leaks when people believe it's their roof, but actually these are the issues that cause the leaks. So, and sometimes critters like raccoons will use this as a way of getting into your attic and home. If you walk down here, you can see that this has actually been busted loose. This is probably some kind of rodent that opened this up on purpose, pulled it down so they can get up there. This time of year, raccoons love to get into our attic and have their babies. So that's what they're looking for. They're looking for a nice warm place where no one else is going to get to them. Here we have another missing shingle. The biggest issue here, which is unrelated to any of the reasons he called me, is I'm going to run my phone down. You see all those dark lines running down, those lightning bolts there? That is straight line wind damage. That is, the seal's been broken. You can see here, I've shown this lots of times before. We've had a lot of wind this year. So everywhere we have these dark lines, the seal has been broken before. So this shingle's been blown up, and now the seal's open, and so like a Coca-Cola can, this is going to be flapping in the wind every time we get wind, and it'll eventually break this common bond line here, and this shingle will come off the same way this one did. So you can see the nails are still here, but this jagged edge is what happened. That shingle was flapping up and down, and it finally broke that line, and now you have exposed nails, and those exposed nails are leak points. Everywhere you have an exposed nail just like this one, that's a leak point into your roof. On this roof, we also need some yard maintenance here. So we have a lot of big trees in the coastal bend, and these big trees have got to be kept away from the roof. So this roof's only a few years old, but we've had a lot of wind this year, and you can see this tree has completely destroyed this side of the roof. So we got holes all the way down to the wood decking. All that edge is tore up completely. So there's no repairing this without just a huge removal of shingles and area. So this whole side here would have to be removed and repaired, even if we weren't going to be specifically saying we needed a new roof here. Other maintenance that would need to be done is on these vents. You can see that there's nail holes by design on all vents. Every year those nail holes have to be caulked and covered. And then anywhere where you have neoprene, which is this rubbery substance, these have to be maintained and looked after. So here you see where that's completely gone, and now there's a huge hole running down this pipe where water is getting in. So all that has to be taken care of. So on this roof, we're going to recommend an actual insurance claim because of the wind damage, because of the fact that the tree caused so much damage, and then the wind broke the seal, and now he's got shingles missing already. So like I said, I'm Scott with Bayfront Roofing and Construction. We're happy to come out, do these inspections for free for you, take all these pictures so you don't have to get on your roof, give you an idea of what you're actually looking at, if you do need an insurance claim or you don't. If it was just a maintenance project, I would have been happy to tell them that. Unfortunately, in this one, we're gonna have to recommend a full roof. If y'all have any questions, give us a call. I'll be happy to talk with you over the phone and just discuss your specific needs. Hey, I'm Scott, Bayfront Roofing and Construction, 361-800-5991. Y'all give us a call because you shouldn't have to worry about your roof.